Hi, I'm Todd White from ProServ Software and Support, and today we're going to take a moment to talk tech. This issue is, what's your password?
My password is Steve. How can I make it more complex?
How about Stefan?
No one will guess Steve. The number one password being used 2 years ago, I don't know about last year, was the word monkey. Monkey was like the most popular password. Like when they hack a site and they grab the passwords off the site and they actually analyze all the passwords. Password 123, admin, and monkey were the most popular passwords. So nowadays you want your passwords to be at least 6 characters in length. I like to go at least 12 to 13. You need to have an upper, a lower, numbers, and symbols. The problem with passwords like this is they become a little bit harder to remember. And you don't want to write them down because if you write them down, they become unsafe, and you really don't want to share them with somebody. So you've got to have some kind of system that'll help you remember what the password is as you're doing it. There are password managers out there like LastPass, Keypass, Password Keeper, and we even write our own that we give you for free. But that's not going to help you when you're traveling. When you're traveling you want to get into your email at like a Starbucks or a McDonald's or wherever offers a free Wi-Fi, you're already under a microscope. There's already people around, social engineering, shoulder surfing, and even people monitoring that network. So it's helpful to have a password that you can remember without having to write it somewhere. We have a system that could help you. That system will take all this into consideration. So the first thing we want to do is we want to make sure that we have some kind of base of this password that will be the same for all the passwords. Now it's just the base, so knowing this isn't going to help you crack my password, but it'll give you 5 characters. So we're going to use the word cart. Now we want to keep the complexity in the word cart as well. So we're going to use an upper, lower, letter, and number symbol. So we're going to use an uppercase K. We're going to use an @ symbol for the A. We're going to use a number 5 for the R, and then we're going to use a lowercase t. So we have the complexity in the word cart just by upper, lower numbers and symbols there. Now that's not enough to use for a website. So what we want to do now is we want to make it a little bit more complex. To make it complex, we have to make it change for the website we're using. So I've come up with a pattern. You can use your own, but what I did is, let's say Microsoft, sorry, and then we have Yahoo, we have Amazon, and let's say we have Google. And we have accounts on all of these. So if my account for Microsoft.com, my email is Todd A. White. So what I can do is I can put my email first initial here. If it was for Yahoo, this would be a Y. My Amazon account is, my username there starts with an H, and for my Google account, it also starts with an H. So these passwords start to look the same. Then what I can do is I can say, how long is the website? Well, the website is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 characters. So I can put a 9 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these start to become different already. The next thing I need to do is I need to add something to differentiate them a little bit more. So what I can do is I can add the next 3 to the 5 and come up with another number. So we have a 9. So the 9 and 3 is 12. So I can put a 12 here. The 5 and 3 is 8, 8, and 9. So now I'm starting to get different passwords. And then I have to put some kind of fluff. The longer the fluff, the longer it's going to take to crack the password. And I'll show you a difference in passwords. I did a simple test using the word waterfall. And if you go to a website called random-eyes.com, and I'll put some notes in the show notes for you to go there. But the word waterfall as a password took less than a second to crack. So I made it a little bit more complex. And what I did is I made the W uppercase. And I made the F uppercase. And that took less than a minute to crack. Still, they're dictionary words. So then what I did is I started making it a little bit different. And I said, let's take the word waterfall and let's take the W, the at, the T, capital E, capital R, lowercase f, at, L, 1. Just by changing that, changed its difficulty level from 1 second to 1 minute to this now became over 6 years. If you add just a few more characters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 L's, 5 1's, 5 2's, it doesn't matter what they are, just increasing the length of that to about 15 to 18 characters made it 4,762 years to crack that. And it's the same password. I just made it a little bit longer. So what we want to do is we want to create a little bit more fluff on these. So what we're going to do is, my daughter's name is Rebecca, so I use the word Rebecca for fluff. And it really won't matter what kind of fluff you use because keep in mind, we're just trying to extend the password. By adding simple ones to the waterfall, we increase the password complexity enough for millions of years. I don't think I'm going to need the password that long. I won't keep my email, but we're going to put REBECC capital A, REBECC capital A, REBECC capital A. I'm going to be spelling this in my sleep. Okay, now those passwords are significantly different. The only thing that's the same are the middle characters. So if I'm away and I'm in Canada and I got to check my email, I can't get to my LastPass, I don't have my phone, I've got a computer sitting here that's part of the hotel and it's shared environment. I don't want to be doing that. But I'll remember. I'll say, okay, I'm going to Yahoo. So I know that my middle part, let's just spell it out. Let's say Yahoo. I know it's a K. I know it's an at. I know it's a 5. I know it's a T. And then all I have to do is know the website, right? So I know it's Yahoo, sorry. It's going to be a 5. Y for Yahoo. So 5 is the characters before the .com. Y is for the Yahoo. I also know it's 8 characters long and then the word Rebecca. And there, I got my email without having to write it down. You can use any password complexity method that works for you, whether you're going to use the same words I did, you're going to use the length. It doesn't matter what you do as long as you have a method that works. That's just a tip from us at ProServ Software Support. If you like what you see, please subscribe to our show below and leave notes and comments or suggestions on what you would like us to talk about.
I have a biometric scanner on my laptop with fingerprint. Isn't that more secure than your password?
It is. Actually, you know the fingerprint, they actually save your pattern in the registry, and if someone gets your registry, they have your biometrics.
They have all your information. Is that how you spell Amazon?